Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube space. My name is Queen-Esther and I'm a student at the Federal University of Fuoye, studying guidance and counseling. And today I would like to gist about what it feels like staying at home for 5 years, how to make wise use of that time, how I made wise use of my 5 years at home before I got admission to Fuoye after leaving school 5 years, and what it feels like studying guidance and counseling. Is it worth it? So I left school in 2017 and I gained admission in 2021. So let's calculate. 2018, 19, 20. No, I got admission in 2020, thereabout. I think 4 years, 5 years, I think thereabout. And I stayed on for 5 years, 4 years. I think I'm beginning to have confusion in my head right now. But I stayed on for 5 years, 4 years thereabout. And after God would have his mercy on me, I get admission to the Federal University of Fuoye to study guidance and counseling. So yes, the gist. In my years of waiting to get admission in school, there's something I did that really helped me, and that was working on my self-development. I stayed on for 4 years thereabouts. Okay, I get admission in 2021. Well, it happened that what am I saying? In 2022, thank you, I just remembered. So it happened that I also had their paternity again, and I had to stay home for like another 8 months because that was the period I got admission when the ASO strike had just kicked off. So I had to stay home for another 8 months. But in these years of waiting, there's something I did that really helped me, and I like to just share my experience staying home for 5 years, 4 years thereabouts, and how I was able to maneuver and didn't get depressed, because I realized that a lot of Nigerian students keep their life on hold waiting for Nigerian university to give them admission. I know how it can really be. If you're in my shoe, or if you've been in my shoe, you can relate to what it feels like to stay home and see your mates that you left secondary school together being 200 level and you are still writing jam, or you are not even hoping to get admission that year and you are in their finals already. I know how depressing it can be. So I was able to maneuver those 4 years, 5 years staying at home. And one of the things I did was to build myself, was to work on my self-development. So I'm saying this because in my 5 years of waiting, or in my 4 years of waiting at home, it was worth it. It was really worth it, because I was able to find myself. I see a lot of students in university that are messing up because why? They see it as a medium to express, a medium of freedom, and a lot of times freedom can make a man lose himself. So I see a lot of students in school that are getting it wrong because why? That's their first time in having that space for themselves. But when I stayed at home 5 years, 4 years, okay, let me use the word 4 years instead of 5 years, I was able to find myself. I was able to get involved in a lot of things. So my 5 years at home, my 4 years at home was not a waste, because I was able to get involved in a lot of things that could help me build myself. I attended seminars, self-development seminars. I built myself. I learned a skill. See, if you are in this position right now that you are not in school yet and you feel really depressed, my advice to you is that it's not a waste. A lot of people didn't go to school and they are somebody today, but that's not my advice. Me, I love education so much and I want to get to the highest of it when it has to do with education. So I'm not going to give up at that. That's why I didn't give up after 4 or 5 years. So one of the things that I did was I had to connect myself with the right cycle. Connect yourself with the right cycle. Right now, I know you're not in school. What are you to do? Connect yourself to the right cycle. Don't just be at home. See, one of the things I didn't do was to find money. I worked. Don't get me wrong. I worked. I had money for myself. One of the things I make sure I did was to build myself, my development, build myself, my cognitive thinking, how I carried myself. When I left secondary school, I could tell you that I was a very shy person. I had a low self-image about myself. I stuttered a bit, if you could notice too, and a lot of those things really affected how I think about myself. But in those 4 years staying at home, I can tell you that the person that went to university was totally different from the person that came out of from secondary school. Because why? I built myself. And a lot of students get it wrong because they're all after going into school. It's not wrong to want to go into school, immediately leaving secondary school. But look, life is a journey. Life is a journey, so you have to take it in that way. Find yourself, find who you are. If you are right now in that position right now that you're waiting for what's it called, Nigerian investors to favor you, don't feel depressed. Get involved in a lot of things. Not like just being everywhere, but get involved. Find yourself. What are you supposed to be doing? What are you supposed to be doing? If it's learn a skill, learn a skill. Do not just wait. See, start a business. Build a name, build a brand for yourself. Attend seminars, conferences, connect, build your network with people. Do not just wait and be waiting for JAM. Okay, for example, now waiting for JAM to give you admission to this year. You're not getting any, wait next year again. In those period of waiting, what are you doing? Are you just going around the cycle? That is totally wrong. So after I got admission in Fuoye study guidance and counseling, first of all, I'll tell you that I wasn't discouraged. I wanted to actually do psychology. So I had a very, after waiting for like a lot of times, the zeal to want to study to write JAM will be different. My first JAM was way better. Second JAM was like, I think I was just decreasing because I got so tired of wanting to write JAM. So I didn't make it to the particular cut-off mark. So I was asked to change to guidance and counseling, and I was like, okay, I have to wait for guidance and counseling. So I had to change. So after I changed to guidance and counseling, I realized a lot of things that I waited and I got the best of it. Now, studying guidance and counseling in Nigeria university can be a waste of time. That's the truth. But I realized that was the best thing for me to study. I wanted to do psychology. I want to become a child psychologist. Like, I want to coach children and help parents with their children. But I realized that guidance and counseling was the best of it. That was what was even important. That was what I was even meant to do. So imagine if I had not waited. In fact, I wanted to even do theatre arts. That was when I first left secondary school, because I didn't really know what I wanted to do. Then I had to wait. So in that process of waiting, I began to find who I really was, and I was okay, I want to do psychology. If I got to psychology, don't get me wrong, that wasn't the wrong course, but the perfect course was guidance and counseling. That was a perfect course, guidance and counseling. So if I had not waited, or if I had just taking whatever I was given. Well, I wasn't even given anything, funny enough. I was given some things, but wasn't impressive, and it wasn't what I wanted to do. It was out of line. I'm not that person that wants to do anything because I want to just be in school. I want to do what I have passion for. And I know that can sound really stupid because I had to wait for 5 years. But I'll tell you that I waited for 5 years and it was worth it. So if you're in that state right now that you're waiting, get involved. Do something. Do not just wait. Beauty, start a business. Not just wait and you're just waiting. You're not doing anything. So right now, if you are in that period of waiting, know that it is worth it. Know that this video came to you at the right time to console you and to give you a light. See, look. There's no light at the end of the tunnel. If you have any light, use the light to go through the tunnel, and this information is the light that you need to go through that tunnel right now in your life. So get involved. Do not just wait. So I'm going to summarize everything I said in 3 words. So I say, find yourself, baby girl, find yourself, baby boy. Find yourself. What are you supposed to be doing? Look at, there's no better peace than a man knowing what he was created for. There's no better work than a man walking in the perfect will of his life. So find yourself, number 1. Number 2, surround yourself with the right cycle. Look, Bible says in Proverbs that evil communication corrupts good manner. So what is your cycle, or how does your cycle look like? Is your cycle motivated? Is your cycle just, I want big girl, want to be girls? How did they say it again? I'm trying to remember how they say it, but I can't really get it right now. So is your cycle just about wanting to just, cycle is just there, nothing is going on? See, build your cycle, surround yourself with the right people that have visions for their lives, so that you will not waste that time of waiting. Last one, start a business or learn a skill. A lot of people are not called into the business part. Lots of people want to start a skill or just do something. Like, if it's not business, we are going to learn a skill. Just make sure that you are involved. I'm not saying you should not go and work. Working is not bad, but would you just walk, go around the cycle, and should not build yourself well? I'm in school right now, and I'm just 22, and I'll tell you that I thank the Lord that I waited for this long. See, a lot of times waiting is very important. Look, if you don't even wait now, a time will come in your life that you have to wait. Everybody has to go through the waiting process. If it's not waiting for admission, to be waiting for husband. If it's not waiting for husband, it's waiting for a job. If it's not waiting for a job, it's waiting for a child. To be just be something you're waiting for. So now that you are waiting, it is worth the wait. But in that process of waiting, what hygiene, that's what is really, really important. So I'm here to let you know that you are not in this alone. You are not in this alone. So hey, baby girl, get involved and do something. And I hope that this message or this video today blesses you and inspires you to get involved and not to just wait and go around the cycle. So my waiting for 4-5 years was worth it, and I'm doing guidance and counseling today at Fuoye, and it is worth everything. I have a business going for me. It is thriving by the grace of God. I pastor a campus church, and if I don't wait for 5 years, I wouldn't have found Christ like I found Christ, and I'm striving in campus. And I would tell you that I have so worked on my cognitive thinking. I've so worked on my self-development, and I'm becoming that person that God has made me to be. If I got into school 5 years ago and maybe serving like my friends are serving right now, or maybe my 400 level right now, I will tell you that I will be, if I was able, I think I will have a low CGP, or I would just be somebody that doesn't know where to go to. I might along the line find myself, but this is the perfect time to wait, and I'm so grateful to God for that. So I hope this video blesses you, and today you walk in God's perfect way for your life. Thank you so much for watching again, and God bless you. Bye.